Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be making these energy blasts for Goku, you know, Super Saiyan form. So without any further ado, let's begin. Okay, let's go over some of the stuff you're gonna need for this. Ivory sheet. I've taken a little piece because it was hard to put the whole sheet here. First of all, you're gonna need an ivory sheet because it's hard paper and not as flimsy as paper. It's just like a card. Your action figure for its wrists. Feviquick gel because normal Feviquick sucks. Fevicryl molded because it's the best thing out there. Or you can just use plain normal MC, that works too, it's just black. Some paper tape and a trusty pair of scissors. Let's begin. Step 1. You have to take your piece of MC and cut a little strip which is almost as big as your action figure's hand, maybe a little bigger. If it's the latter, that's gonna be better. So you're gonna take this and roll it around the hand, and then finally stick it. The excess, the excess you will cut, and you can use Fevicol, Fevistick, or any other adhesive to stick this. But I prefer Feviquick gel because it's quicker to use, and overall it's a better sticking substance. And even if it's a little loose, we're gonna fix this later. That's gonna take a little bit of time because ivory sheet is really like a spring. It'll open up as soon as you leave it. Then you remove it out of the hand. There you have it. Then using some paper tape, reinforce the whole cuff that you have made. And using scissors, just press the excess tape in. There. Done. Now make sure that this actually fits into the hand of the action figure, because if it doesn't, that's going to be a problem. Now that this is done, we're going to color the speech later to represent the hand of the action figure. Now you take your tape, you peel off a little bit, about a little strip this big, and you put it on the top of the cuff. Now this will not stick the cuff to the hand permanently. It will still be removable, but it will create a reinforcement on the inside, and also it will make a base for the MC to stick onto later. Let's now multiply this by 2. 3, 2, 1. And done. A second one. Now test if it fits on the hand. If it tight at first, just loosen the thing up later. And done. This fits too. Now the whole taping procedure. And that's it for step 1. Now comes the emceeing part. Also what I call the fun parts. Let's begin. Now that we have our MC, it's time to make the blasts. First of all, we're going to take out the cuffs that we just made. Now the tape won't be ripped off because the cuffs are just made in that way. And we're going to take our MC. I'm going to do one cuff off camera because it takes a lot of time to do this. And the molded, and then I'm going to use a tape to create a base, because molded doesn't stick to tape unless it's Fevicol. That's an advantage there, or Feviquick. So you take your molded, okay, you separate it into two, then you take this one of the parts, again split it up, and then you create a shape. First of all, you make a circle, a sphere, okay. Now you elongate one of the sides to make it such as a really sharp needle, I guess you can say. Now we're gonna use this. Excuse the drilling on the outside. This is gonna stick here once it's done, okay? We're gonna keep this aside. We're gonna put this here to dry. Now the second part we're gonna use as to make blast effects, to create explosion effects. I don't know what you call this. Use these. You make like similar small parts and just stick them out. And you don't make them in the same size. They have to be unevenly placed, else it won't look like a blast or random explosion of energy coming out from a hand of focused plasma. Not much. It will kind of look like a flower, but once it's painted, it will look nothing like a flower. Now you can paint the whole thing any color you want. I'm gonna do blue because it's Goku. What do you expect? And the fun part about this is that blue effects are one of the most common effects. A lot of people actually use blue effects. Let me give you an example. Iron Man, I mean War Machine does use red ones. Then you have Vegeta, even he uses blue effects. But I don't have a Vegeta action figure. There might be foreshadowing of some other action figure I'm making. Comment down below what you want to see for an action figure. And I'll shout you out and also make an action figure about it. Because I'm running out of ideas. Something like this. Now, even if it's uneven, which is what I've done, it's okay. Because that's what's the beauty about this thing, the unevenness. Because energy, when it expands, it doesn't expand in, even quantities. It expands in air in uneven quantities in different areas. Jump cut to the second one. That's done. The next step is to let them dry overnight. Because MCL dries slower in the winters as temperature is really low. Waiting time. See you after they're dried. Time to paint. Okay, I'm gonna use 3 colors. Let's begin. First them being white. Let me just focus this on white. 27. Flesh tint 30. And finally light blue. Let's begin. Now the returns should look something like this, and like the coolest part about it is they are detachable, so you can really replace these with any other action figure. And let's make some other poses with this. You have like side blasts, which this pose is more traditional for Iron Man, but Goku works too. And then you have a double hand blast, more of a Kamehameha or a Garrett gun, as you wish. That can also work as a sword. If you shorten these and elongate this, it will basically be a sword. That's what it for this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and if you want, you can comment also. This is me signing off. Bye bye.